Alright, this is going to be a quick video. For some reason I lost my microphone and I have to find it, but I wanted to make a quick little video on whether or not I believe Judas was saved, because this came up pretty much after I did a video about why Satan entered into Judas. So I am just gonna find a place to park and shut off this vehicle so it's not so loud, and hopefully you can hear me. So let me just pull over here real quick. Just grab myself a cup of coffee. And my Bible's in the back seat here, so hopefully I can articulate this properly. Alright, so let me just turn this off. I got my coffee in hand. This is going to be a quick video because it takes forever to upload a video when you're not at home, so I'll make this quick. So if you like this kind of thing, talking about end times, talking about the rapture, talking about the devil and how he operates, because we are aware of how he does his little fancy little tricks. We're not ignorant to it, if you will. So let's talk about whether or not Judas is saved. Right out of the gate, I will say no. No siree. No, absolutely not. And you don't have to go very far to figure this out. Jesus prophesied his betrayal by Judas Iscariot. And he mentions it a few times. John 13, as he's washing the disciples' feet, he knew who were his. He knew who were not his, which is Judas, always in a reference to Judas. He also mentioned it at the dinner table when they were having the Passover. And John leans over and he's like, "Who is it?" And Jesus says, "Whoever I dip this bread and then give to this person, that's the person that's going to betray me." And Peter was asking as well. So many disciples probably weren't aware that this was the guy. They all thought they could be the one that was going to betray Jesus. So you will see in so this is prophesied by Jesus, but then in Psalm 41, we call it, or traditionally it's called the Iscariot Psalm, if you will, which means this is prophetic, because it talks specifically about Jesus, one of Jesus' good friends, the Messiah's good friends, betraying him. And Jesus even when Judas came up to him and betrayed him with a kiss, Jesus said, "You're betraying the Son of Man with a kiss," basically, and then he got arrested. But it was even prophesied as to how many pieces of silver would be traded for Jesus' arrest. And that was 30 pieces of silver. That is in, I believe it's in Psalm 41. There's also another Psalm 109, that talks about the demise of Judas Iscariot, the man that betrays Jesus. And Jesus said it would have been better for this guy not to be born. Probably because he's going to get tossed into the lake of fire. I just have a feeling about that. And then also in Matthew 27, Jesus mentions this as well, that it would have been better that this guy, like, woe to this guy that is going to betray the Son of Man. It would have been better that he was not born. Therefore, ergo, it's not a good place for Judas to be at all. It would be better he's not born. It'd be better that he doesn't have a wife. It'd be better that he doesn't have children, descendants, even his parents, all this kind of stuff. It's horrible. It's horrible. And I think that's what Judas realized, that he crossed the line of no return. And there is a line. Many of us don't know where that line is. So instead of trying to figure out where that line is, where you're like, how far can I go before I cross that line of grieving the Holy Spirit so bad that there's no forgiveness? Where is that line? I need to know where that line is so I can live and park and have a nice little home right beside that line. And I'm saying stay away from that line. How do you stay away from it? Well, it's natural to stay away from it as a Christian because you believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. But then don't tempt fate, if you will, as in I can do whatever I want because I believe that I believe in Jesus. And I'm saying don't be those people that are like, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want, because I know I'm going to heaven anyway. Don't be those. Those are almost like, it gives a sour taste to people when they're looking at the church and they're trying to decide if they should come to church one day. Maybe they want to come to a Bible study or whatever it is. Don't be those crazy people that are just doing whatever it is you feel like doing. You just submit to your flesh and you let your flesh take over. And I'm not talking about saved and not saved and all this kind of stupid stuff. Because this is what people get caught up in. They're like, are you saying that I could lose my salvation? Are you saying that? And all this. Like, people just get hung up on stuff. And I'm saying, focus on yourself. If you believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, that he died on the cross and rose again on the third day, you are saved. Now act like it. Act like it. And I'm going to get a lot of hate messages on here coming up pretty soon where they're like, you're starting to talk like once saved, always saved and all this and greasy grace and whatever. Whatever you guys want to say, go ahead and say it. I know where I came from. I didn't deserve any mercy at all. And because I had mercy put on me, I am forever thankful. That's how I approach the Bible. From someone that has received grace. And I will give everybody a chance. Everybody a chance. I'm not going to look at someone and go, oh yeah, that person's destined to hell. No. I'm not going to do that. But for Judas Iscariot, yeah, he's probably going to be going to the lake of fire. Because I don't think he fully appreciated or understood what he was doing, what he was going to do. Because if he did, he probably wouldn't have done it. So I think he was more looking at it from the perspective of, I need to make a profit from this situation. I need to profit by betraying the Son of Man. And if I could do that, then maybe I could be someone. Maybe I could be rich. Maybe I could make money off of this kind of thing. And he made a mistake. He made an eternal mistake. And he was replaced by another person, I think by the name of Matthias, I believe. There's two disciples and they took a vote and picked one. So that's my humble opinion. I think Judas is going to be at the great white throne judgment. His record is going to be harsh because they're gonna go over all the records of what Judas did, and they're gonna see that he betrayed Jesus Christ, the Son of God, the master of the universe, the creator of the universe. So by that one action, he is now sentenced for all of eternity to be in the lake of fire, and his name is not written in the Lamb's Book of Life, I believe, based on the evidence that I just shared with you. Psalm 109, Psalm 41, Matthew 27, John 13. Check those out. And also probably other hints that are mixed in there. Oh, Zechariah 11, chapter 11. Zechariah talks about this too. I think this is the betrayal of, and where the betrayer is going to betray the Messiah for 30 pieces of silver. I believe that's in Zechariah. Just look it up in Zechariah. I think it's Zechariah 11, but I'm not sure. Zechariah is an interesting book in itself. But that's it. That's it for today. Look at this. 10 minutes. I did it. I did a video in 10 minutes. It's shorter. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and let me know where you're watching these videos from. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.